Alright, quick update on KDA. So since yesterday, it looks like we perfectly came down and hit our price target. We were talking about this support trend line coming all the way back to September 2021. Basically $2.20 on the dot, and as you can see, we came pretty much right down to this level. 28% drop we were talking about, almost 29% drop, and we've now completed that. So let's talk about what we see coming out next for KDA. I'm going to make these altcoin videos fairly quick today because the main takeaway I want you to have from my altcoin videos is, yes, this is a KDA video, but KDA is about to make a big decision, and it really hinders on whether, Bitcoin is going to have a bounce at this $29,000 level or not. We've not come down to this utmost target, so there is still the likelihood that we could come down and fill 29,000. There is also the likelihood that we could have a bounce and then fill it later. The Cowboy family have been sitting on the sideline for KDA for such a long period of time now. It's now 59% cheaper since we started talking about this. I think we only measured this yesterday and we were talking about it being 52% cheaper. So let's talk about what's going on in the market. Well, we're very clearly still bearish. We've got a bit of buying volume coming in today, but it's nothing compared to the candle we saw yesterday. If we're looking at your momentum indicators, the squeeze mom is still exceptionally bearish. Coming down into the lower time frames, it does seem like bearish momentum was starting to subside as we were having this dead cat bounce. These are obviously the lower time frames. These are going to account for these kind of dead cat swings that you have. You can see, we've been dumping this whole time, but here, we had a little bit of a shake up and then came back down. And then here you can say we had a little bit of a shake up, came back down, and it looks like we're doing that same thing here. We've already come up to this trend line and got rejected. So we're heading down very strongly. It seems like we got rejected from your 2.618 Fibonacci at $2.87. So KDA is going down. It is going down very harshly, and the dollar and the stock market, well, the dollar looks good, the stock market's just open, the stock market looks terrible. So like I said, Bitcoin is going to have a very key decision to make. I still do not think it's a smart idea to try and stick your hand out and try and catch a falling knife at this moment in time. I'd much rather have it bounce and then we can buy a breakout. As far as I can tell, absolutely nothing has changed from KDA since my last video, apart from the fact that we've come down and filled the price target. We've got a doji candle playing out on the daily. This shows there's indecision in the market. Sometimes these can be reversal signals, so do keep that in mind. Obviously, if you're in KDA for the long term, then this 59% discount might not be the worst place to buy, but I'm a conservative trader and I do think KDA could break a lot more bearish if Bitcoin decides that it needs to head down to 29,000. So you know my stance on the market. If you've been watching my channel, if you've been watching my KDA updates for the past couple of weeks, I like to buy confirmed breakouts, and at this moment in time, all I'm seeing is, coming up to these resistance points and getting rejected. I know you probably don't care about this at all because this is a KDA video. I imagine a lot of KDA people don't care about the stock market, but the fact of the matter is, the dollar's showing extreme strength. This is terrible for stocks, and you've got a bunch of stocks that have just opened. They've got bearish volume coming in already. They're down from their closes yesterday. Netflix is breaking down into new lows. Airbnb is already down 5%. Coinbase is down 10% on the day, absolutely rocketing to the downside. Facebook's down. Tesla's down today. This is kind of telling me that the dump may not be over for the stock market. So what does that mean for KDA? I would absolutely not be touching KDA whatsoever until we do have, these reversal signs in the stock market in Bitcoin, because it can get a lot more ugly. I know it's already been such a horrible couple of days, but the point of the matter is, we can still wait for this breakout trade. The longer and longer we sit on the sidelines and just wait for a bottoming signal like this, we could be buying the breakout at $3.40. The last time we talked about this, we were talking about, the breakout target would be $4.23. When we were in this pattern, we were talking about the breakout target being $5.70. And, before then, we were all the way down here breaking down. So even if we buy the breakout trade, we're getting a 47% discount. I am definitely going to be sitting on the sidelines for KDA. The momentum does not look like it's finished subsiding. In fact, it looks like it's picking up. You can see 4-hourly squeeze bomb is already starting to head down. If we come over to the 1 hour to wrap up the video, we're even getting rejected from the 1-hourly EMAs. I mean, just look at this. The trend is clearly defined by these 1-hourly EMAs, and every time you come crashing into them and you reject, what do you notice? You've got low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, every single time we do it. So be very, very cautious on KDA right now. I will be the first to update you when we do break bullish, but it doesn't seem like the momentum is subsiding yet. Be very, very cautious with trading altcoins today. It could get a lot more ugly before we do see those reversal signs. All I've got for KDA, as always, not financial advice. Hope you found value in this video. Cowboy out. Peace.